welcome back. We got work to do. Hydrogen. There she goes. Timer. Start the timer. Alright, we're beating the dragon right now. Right here, right now. Right here. Right now. Get me in there. Beating it first try. Here we go. Here we go. Gamer moments. Top 10. How's it going today? It's another beautiful day outside. And yet, I am indoors. Had to turn the AC, though. It's like 80 Fahrenheit degrees, which is pretty hot. For those of you who are water temperature based. You know, I always thought Celsius was kind of weird, because it's like the base of it is like off of oh my god. Imagine I did it. Imagine I actually did it first try. That'd be crazy. So I have this shield, right? But maybe okay. Plan. I deflect one fireball probably, and then immediately throw away the shield and try to get a spear. All right. But yeah, I always thought Celsius was kind of weird, right? Because it's like I get it. It's the boiling point and the freezing point of water. It's a water-based system, right? But then like you get to like Fahrenheit, like it's kind of more of a, I don't know. It's a vibe system. The water, you know, the temperature, zero is still cold. It's colder than freezing water. There will be ice if you make it below 32. Or you can make ice at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. You know? It's like, once you get into the negative of Celsius, though, it, like, really, like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe. The scale is all wacky because it's like human life temperatures happen between like 0 and like 32, whereas like for Fahrenheit it's like 0 to like 120 is human life temperatures. 120 is hot, but you know, I've seen it on a thermometer before, so you know, you can live there, not for very long. Yeah, so anyways, we should just change to Fahrenheit for humans, and then we should all learn the water one for water. The water-based system. I didn't grab the shield. Wow. Oh, man. But yeah, no, I'm really hoping to beat this dragon today. Oh, I'm just gonna restart. I'm not even gonna bother. It'd be shorter for me to just beat the first part again. But you know, really hoping to get this over with, so we can get to the next episode and the final episode. I'm hoping that the Time Wizard Chronicle is one episode. I think it should be. And then we're done with this game, yo. That'll be interesting. As I was talking in the last episode, I have some ideas for like, you know, other series I want to do that aren't just Let's Plays. Oh my god. You know, I don't want to just play video games all the time. I want to like do other things. So at some point I'll do that. I want to wear really tight white shirts and then spill water on them. That's what I want to do for myself. Oh, you happen to notice my shirt? That's interesting. Yeah, I got it at the Kura Sushi Pikmin promo. What a way to introduce that shirt, huh? You guys like that one? Comment down below if you like that one. Oh my god, the spacing is whack on that, dude. Because I don't want to turn around, so I don't want to go left. but I have to, which makes it hard. So, because imagine I'm holding the shield and I get hit by a fireball, like, cringe, you know? So, you know what else I could do? Oh, I knew I shouldn't have done that. But, yeah, luckily, I wanted to throw it further that way. Just so that way I have an easier time. See, yeah, I did the thing that I said would be cringe. It's cringe. It was cringe that happened to me. Yeah. You ever have that feeling that you want to wear a white t-shirt? And imagine I just keep bringing that up, and like I never bring it up ever again. And people are like, "Well, why did he? I thought he was gonna do something with that." And I never do. I never wear a white t-shirt ever again. Oh my god. That would be crazy. Nuts. Damn. There we go. But, did I talk about anything other than, like, the video game last time? I'm not sure if I did. I went to a wedding over the weekend. I know. You guys like this casual conversation? ASMR? You're having casual conversation with a guy at work? Yeah, I had a wedding over the weekend, did a barbecue. Grilled some chicken, you know. I like doing a beer can chicken. That's really good. Oh, you never done that? Yeah, no, it's it's the wackiest thing, but you shove a whole beer can up the chicken's hole. And you know, put that puppy on the grill at 350 for a good hour, and there you go. Juiciest chicken I've ever had. You know? Juiciest chicken. Put some Bush Light in there. My God. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, me and my wife were watching scat porn. That's the guy at the water cooler. Telling you that he watches scat porn with his wife. Thank you, I'll be here all night. You know, I know, like, me personally, I pay attention to, like, how I feel about things, like, fairly frequently, right? And how I look at things, I feel like, I reflect a lot, right? And so, like, I feel like there are certain days where I'm doing this, and I mean, like, there's days where it's, like, understandable, I'm sick or whatever. Oh my god, there just wasn't a place to like, I want to skip 2, but it was too hard. I just want to get the pattern of jumping over down, you know? But, I just didn't. Anyway, I noticed, like, with myself, I have, like, moments of I just forgot about the most important part. The reason why most of you come here is this. This is why. This is for you, people waiting for it. So, sorry, I just completely lost my train of thought. Oh, some days I feel more lucid, or loose, than others. And, I always, like, thought, like, maybe I'm just deficient in some minerals or something, but I think it also just kind of depends. Like, if I had a good day and it's sunny out and whatever, like, there's just so many conditions that can play into how you're feeling during a day. You know, the people you see and talk to, if they're, like, having a good day, you're probably having a good day too, you know? So, you know. Okay. Oh, dude, I had enough time. I had enough time to get a spear, I think, right there. Because then what I can do, if I have a spear, is I can probably... Okay, wait a second. I think we just found it. I think I just found the line. I know that the shield's probably the right way, but it's too inconsistent because I can't block if I jump to the left, which is where I have to jump. So, but yeah, so that lucidity, you know, it could be the schizophrenia, as was foretold episodes and episodes ago. And I think I mentioned it last time too. But you know, yeah. So, maybe I'm just crazy. Oof. But dude, imagine like I go to work and like I tell someone like, yeah, no, I just record myself playing video games as a hobby. It's actually kind of a fine hobby because then people are like, oh yeah, people make billiards. So like some older guy that doesn't know anything might know that factoid. Oh yeah, my son watches. Yeah, what's it? I don't even know a popular Northern Lion. Is he popular? I don't even watch. His videos pop up on my YouTube though, because I do like the types of games that he seems to play, but I don't watch that. I don't have anything against him, but he reminds me of if there's any old heads out there, Sips. He reminds me of Sips. He's bald as well, and is funny. So, but you know. If there's any questions anybody wants to ask me, go ahead and ask them down in the comments. Sound off in the comments below. If I ever had like an editor, I would want, whenever I say sound off in the comments, I would want like a really loud, the anchor, you know, like ship. Oh my God, the ship. What do you call that? What is that called? The Wait, I have an idea. I think I have an idea. I have another idea, but you know, the ding ding, like the really loud one. Oh my God, I'm too eager to turn around. There we go. But yeah, I would want that really loud version of the bell, and you know, I think that would be funny. And like the whole screen to be like a mouse clicking on a subscribe button. Cause that's the kind of guy I am. Someone who needs that so much that I'm willing to destroy the entire screen and the entire like ecosystem of people watching who are already subscribed and already rang the notification bell. But just because I think it's funny. Did you see the strat? We can see the next one. What is that? Okay. So it looks like this one looks fairly easy. I wonder if I have to cool off the balls of lava. So I think that's where I think that's what I want to do. I just have to be, I think I have to time it with like right when he's like doing another volley of breaths. So I can just skip the part I suck at. I'll do something harder to have an easier time. Just for me. You know, it'd be one thing if it was like the first event, you know, the first like part of the fight. Oh, okay, okay. That was a glitchy little guy right there. You see that? I forget what I was even talking about. I was just really excited. I almost got off my seat. If anybody saw that. But, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. Yep. But speaking of YouTube stuff, right? I have like a few YouTubers that I watch. I'll go ahead and give them a shout out. One in particular, actually, that I watched a lot of is Aliens Rock. I've watched him since. 1 second, I have to. But I've watched him since like he played like Bloons Tower Defense Battles. Which is, like, so long ago. Not even the sequel to Bloons Tower Defense Battles, but the original Bloons Tower Defense Battles, like BTD1. Because I played that game a little bit, and I liked his videos on it. They were fun for me. And so I've just kind of been a subscriber since. And, I just need if I'm gonna do this, it has to be like I have to get really lucky on the pattern. But I'd almost rather that because at least I can more consistently try to do it in my head. At least I can. Because like this one, like the second one gates you really hard, and the third one you're also relying on a pattern so you can land. But that one you can just walk along the floor, right? So. I don't know why I waited. Damn, dude. I just feel like I had like a really good topic going. It's gone. Deleted. Yep. Delete that out of the video. Goodbye. Yeah. You know, I feel like I do this thing that I'm doing in the video game in my real life quite a bit. Oh, YouTubers that I like. Yeah. So anyways, I've been watching him, and like he plays like a lot of puzzle games. And he's pretty good at puzzle games. He likes like number ones and a lot of like, you know, different puzzle games really. And so like they're good to like watch. They're interesting. It's always like interesting gameplay, and he's good at them. And so you don't get frustrated from being smarter than the Let's Player like you do with me. But so anyway, there's like this thing going on right now where like I used to watch. He had like a more relaxed schedule, and so I used to watch him like, you know, he would only upload like every so often, and now he kind of uploads like all the time, dude. And I get it. It's like his full-time job now. And so I get it. At the same time, it's kind of like, I don't know. They're not your videos are no longer as valuable as I used to hold them. Like I feel like the cryptocurrency, it's gone down. You know, it got a little inflated. Sad to say, but I still enjoy the videos, right? They're still like of the same quality, still good, but it's just like, you know, there will be more. You know, a recent series I've been playing is Blueprints, which I forgot the second spear. Let's go back. Slowly. And like I love that series, but like, you know, it's been really good. I wasn't planning on playing Blueprints. Maybe whenever I first saw it, I'm like, well, I'm not gonna watch the video if I plan on buying it. And I watched like the trailer to the game, like, oh, this just seems like a, you know, story game. It is not. It's a roguelike. And so like I kind of made a mistake there. So like a lot of it's been spoiled. I haven't watched the ending. because he hasn't made it to the end, the true ending yet. So, but I don't see him playing this game. So maybe once he plays this game, you know, I don't think he has enough puzzles in it, but maybe if there was some puzzles in it, it would be like, you know, a good time for him or something. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. You know, I don't want to like say like, oh yeah, no, there's no way I'm beating this level today. But man, it felt like that one run, that was it. I really think like that one, the level or the life that we saw where like there was the bucket of water and shit, like that looked easy. Ugh. But yeah. Here we go. Huh? I panicked because I wanted the second spear, but all I had to do was stand. I don't know why I thought I could do that. But, you know. Dun, dun. There we go. Jump the thingies. Excellent. Yep. Yep. Hat. Yeah. You know, I really wanted to beat this today. Imagine just me sitting here quietly for like about a minute, and I was just thinking the whole time, like, man, it just doesn't feel like, cause now I'm trying to just do like a tricky thing earlier instead of trying to get to the part where I gotta jump over stuff and die. It's like there's so much going on that one screen. It's the same reason with the fire tornado dragon, like that. Nope. Walk it back. Walk it back. I couldn't get that. I couldn't get that one. All right, I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Dude, I think that there's a subset of people that just stay here to watch me chug the water. At least that's what I want to believe. And then and once they see it, they just leave. They just go like, whatever. You know? But there we go. Ooh, that was a spicy, like, last second ball. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, this feels it. This feels good. Okay. Oh. I could not get out of the way of that one. I mean, like, sound off in the comments if you think that I should just bring one spear and just keep trying to do the jump over the thingy, the guy. Because, maybe? Because, like, I feel like I waste a lot of runs on the one level, but it's like, I know in my heart that the next level also will just kind of be wasted on that. You know what I mean? So, ooh, I held right instead of not. Whenever you hesitate in this game, you are immediately punished. Did you know that? Have you observed this? Because I sure have. I've seen it a few times in my day. Ooh. But also, not being cautious, also punishing. You know? Like, whenever I'm doing this part, like, I have to be... we're going to throw that further. I'm going to try to do the regular mode. Regular, not challenge. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up 2 spears. If I can juggle them and make them to the end, awesome. If I can't, the shield is there. That is what I will do. Okay. There we go. I don't think that really helps me all that much, but hey, you never know. Okay. Yeah, alright, I can't do it. I can't juggle. I can't do it. You know, I've spent 3 episodes on this level. What do you guys say we make a macro to beat the level for us? Of course. Who wouldn't want such a thing? Imagine. Yeah, I just whip one up over here using wait times and the color of the screen. Once I see the color of the screen, correct, I'm able to just immediately win. Okay. Dude, why didn't I just go? Why didn't I just go? Just go! You know? But no, what if I made one that just picks up spear and throw spear really fast? And then I machine gun the spears into the dragon's mouth, thus killing him. This is not going to work. And if it does work, I will go back and redo it. I promise you I will. This is to soothe me. This is for me. This is for no one else. This is only for me, okay? Now, I promise you, I will go back, and I will do everything again. Okay? Alright? Are we good with that? I'm waiting for your response. I appreciate your response. Okay, so we're doing it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to press the key. Press the A key. Okay? And then we're going to wait. How about 50 milliseconds? Okay? And then we're going to press the D key. Press the D key. The S key. Sorry. And then we go ahead and do that. And then the key is F. Oh. Sorry, 1 second. 1 second. Okay, let's get him. I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna crash the game. I'm gonna crash the game. Come on! I think this isn't entirely doable. Alright, I turned it off, okay? I had to know. I had to know what the machine gun would look like, okay? But anyway, I don't think that'll ever come in handy for me, to be honest, but Because I don't think I can make that. It seemed like it struggled for a second. Like the game. Okay, stop throwing the spears. Just go. Here we go. Okay, let's just win. Let's get that bread. Okay, the shield was forward. I just landed on a fireball. I don't know, you know, what else I could do about that one. You know, I really do believe that if I time it correctly with the dragon about to do a fire breath and like finishing the animation, I think I might be able to walk back and grab a spear, and that might be my easiest way for just speeding past that, because I genuinely, I don't think that that part is gonna be fair to me. Oh, that was gonna be it. I had him. But yeah, I was kind of hoping I could, like, 1 second. I have one more thing I want to try. Save that. Save that. All right. Yeah, this works. It's actually impossible because you end up not holding any spears for any amount of time, so they all just run away. It doesn't matter. But wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't it be nice if that worked? And you don't even play video games anymore. You make macros that just hit the buttons for you, and you no longer need to like participate in life. And eventually, like, you'll just make a macro that makes your girlfriend, and then eventually you'll just make a macro that makes your wife and your children, and then you'll have a wife and kids. But what did I die to? Landing not on the shield perfectly? Probably. And you'll have a macro for, you know, letting the dog out, letting the dog back in, everything. Well, this is the last attempt. I just heard the commotion. That means that it's time to go. Another wasted episode. Maybe not wasted. You know, time spent together is never wasted, guys. Anyway. Goodbye.